Well, we're going camping. We're going camping. We got the grill nice and hot. We got margaritas on the rocks. We're going camping. Well, hello fellow RVers. This is Gary with Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. So, where's freedom brought us now? Well, we're in New Mexico, about 14 miles from a city called Deming, and we are at Rockhound State Park. This is a 29 site state park, 5 electric, 5 non-electric, 24 electric. And we're gonna drive around this smaller park with some pretty good views and let you see what this park is all about. It's also located close to a spring canyon.
Park is right there. Incredible views, as you'll see. We're gonna pop down the Spring Canyon, peek at the visitor center. We'll be passing that, and then we'll pop back up to the campground.
Yeah, the visitor center is not open that much.
You don't have to check in. We were actually met by the host who drove us to our spot, which is good because the campground's a little confusing.
Yeah, we had to drive around a rattlesnake.
Yeah. Look out for rattlers
that
here.
Was right in the road, so we had to swerve around it.
Okay, as you're exiting the park, you come to Spring Canyon. And when you pay to go into Rockhound State Park, your entrance into Spring Canyon is also covered. Well, after a little confusion on is this the way? This is the way. And we didn't want to go up that hill right there. Because the sign said 17% grade. That's why. Here you go. Spring Canyon Recreation Area, Rockhound State Park. Okay, so Rockhound State Park, Spring Canyon. Pay station. And it is part of the New Mexico Birding Trail. We don't have any proof though that we have paid. Wow, this is tucked up in here, isn't it? And they have a type of sheep here, like from Iran. So picnic areas, grills, vault toilet, and there are 2 trailheads, but they're not very long. This is a Lover's Leap trail.
Very steep grades ahead.
Very steep grades ahead. Very steep. Okay. And then the other one is the Spring Canyon Trail. So that's what this is all about. Just a cute little picnic area. Very scenic though, right?
Yeah. Vault toilet's at an angle.
Vault toilet.
Leaning backwards.
Just trying to stay on that hill. And there is a Spring Canyon Trail right there. Nice. All right. That is Spring Canyon.
Yeah.
Bathroom and
Pavilion.
pavilion. And that's it. Just a couple miles outside of Rockhound camping area. There are beautiful views on this little drive about over here, right?
Somebody lives out there. Where's the road to that house?
I don't know.
Like a roller coaster. And whee!
So it's worth it just to drive up there. Even if you just go for a drive. 35 miles per hour is the speed limit. Thank God there's no curves, it's just straight.
Yeah.
You literally can coast
To the campground.
all the way back down. We are still coasting, but we have a curve and a stop sign coming up.
Stop sign up eventually.
So we will have to stop.
Still coasting though.
So right here is the entrance when you first come in.
And you got a reservation, you just go around the cones.
Right? I'm sure it tells you what to do. We didn't get out and read. We drove up there and met a ranger at the visitor center.
Are you gonna get wind noise?
Probably.
Just do a drive through here. Just there.
This is the visitor center right there. We didn't go in because the ranger was outside, and then he just said, I'll drive you to your spot. Ooh, I see a soda machine.
Yeah.
I'll be checking that out later. They're closed right at this moment. So this is, that's the Jasper Trail right there, half-a-mile trail. So you hike these trails, but there's places you can go off, and you are welcome to take souvenir rocks, because this is an old volcano area, and there are gyms here. And it's only one of a few, like 2 or 3 parks in the whole United States where you can take artifacts from, rocks. Because, you know, you're not supposed to take rocks from national parks, state parks, or anything like that. But this one you can. Who's excited about that?
What's the temperature here, hon?
What is the temperature? We're bundled up. It's probably 50s, low 50s.
Maybe. I don't know. It could still be a 4 on that clock.
All right, this is entering the actual campground area. Up first is the day use area.
This is where the pavement ends. They call it Rockhound State Park because you're driving on rocks.
There's a lot of rocks around here.
Yeah. I think maybe it's because people come up here and hunt rocks and they call them rockhounds.
Yeah, that is. So this trail up here is Thunder Egg Trail, also connects to the Jasper Trail, I believe. Right there's the trailhead. There's a lot of helpful information there for you. Vault toilet. And then they have these sites, these day use area sites. I've never seen anything assigned like that, but that's day use area site 4. And then you've got these day use area sites.
Does everybody like listening to the crunching of the rocks on the tires?
I like it. It has a rustic sound to it. If you RV or camp for any length of time, you know the sound. There's a little informational place that tells about the different gyms found in the area, and here are non-electric sites 0 through 5. And we'll get the right on the way in and the left on the way out. Now the sites numbers are not real prominent, and there are people out, but this is the area, so that's what we're showing you. Just want to give you an idea what it's all about. Site coming up here. So there's a site right there. There were folks out at the other sites. There it is right there. Again, we do not know the numbers.
It's 3, and maybe that's 4 and 5 down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Probably.
I'm guessing, but
Ooh, this is bumpy. I could look at the map.
nah.
We try not to look at the map.
Yeah, why
Makes
look
it
at
so
the
much
map?
more interesting trying to figure things out.
And I think this is like 4 and 5, or it could be 1 and 2.
Because usually, okay. Here. Oh, what are you doing?
If you want to see one, here we go.
There, up close and personal.
4.
Number 4.
1, 2, 3 up there.
There's 4. So this must be 5
This
coming
must
down.
See, we didn't need the map.
Well, truthfully, we have not found the maps to be very helpful in the past. Not always, but often. Very often.
Okay. Now
Nice.
Where do we go to the campground?
To the right. And these are, we're coming up to electrical sites 6 through 9. 6 is right there where that Class A is.
That Allegro?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that is 6.
This is 6, yeah, that's a group area.
And then this is a group area to the right.
6.
Yeah, there are these sites off to the left are host sites. So let's just go to the right. We'll just go to the right and take it as it is, right? Okay, we just passed 29. There's some folks outside.
19 over there.
This is 19 right here. Hope you're not catching that wind noise. And right over here to the left,
28.
28 right there. And to the right is our next one, which is site 18.
So they're going down over there.
Yeah. And right there is site, what are we? I even forgot. 27.
27.
Nice pull through site.
Yeah. I'm glad I didn't miss it and fall off the edge.
Yeah. 17 is to the right over there. And then we'll, coming up on an empty one, we can get a good look at. The road goes that way. There's site 16. So this is a good representation. Electric, water, 30 amp. 30 amp. And there's one right there. 15 we just passed. And coming on back around. Again, we have folks out.
26.
26 is on our left, but there's someone there, so. And 27 is us right there. But we'll get a
pull through.
Yeah, it's one of the, I think there's only 2 pull-throughs. Here's site 14. I don't think you have a bad site in this place. They're huge, great views. 25 is to our left, right there. And here is the Thunder Egg, I think it's Thunder Egg Trail, one of the trails. If I'm wrong, I'll fix that for you. Site 13 is right there. And we have a site to our left. Site 24 is to the left.
11.
Site 11 is right there. And is there another one over here? Okay.
I think it's a
And that's probably a host site down there. Site 23 is on the inside right there. There's the bathroom. On the left
22.
is site 22. There was also a little cactus garden, a nature path back there. And then we're back around to the beginning. Well, no, we have one more here. 21. 21 to the left. But wait, there's more. We probably got them coming around.
It's a dump station and all.
Dump station to the right. And then we make our way back around to Ruff Road.
Yep. That was our tour of Rockhound State Park, but we're actually doing this wrap up from another park here at Leesburg Dam State Park because the wind was 24 miles an hour and blowing and whipping, and we couldn't find anywhere outside to do a wrap up that the wind noise just wasn't off the chart.
With or without microphones,
Yes.
It wasn't going to happen.
So we decided to put off the wrap up till we got to our next park, which is where we're at now, and we will be doing a review of this park too also. But back to Rockhound State Park. It was a 29 site park, 5 non-electric, 24 with electric water, 30 amp. But it was, I think it was $14 a night, so the price is pretty good there.
Thank you, New Mexico
Yeah.
State Park System. We like that.
We had a nice level, very large gravel pull-through. I mean, I could have parked 3 of my motorhomes on the sides of that pull-through. And all the other sites looked like they had a pretty good amount of room themselves.
Everybody had ample room.
Yeah.
I went as far as to say, I think we have the best site in the park. And maybe so, but
Maybe.
it's all a matter of perspective. There were some other nice sites there too, but 27 was a pretty sweet site.
Yes, I must say. Our Verizon service worked well there. And like I alluded to, our site was large and level and all that was good.
Had some brush between us, our neighbor, so you felt like you were on,
Yeah.
sitting on top of a mountain. And at night, in evenings, I'm sure sunrises were beautiful, but sunsets were amazing. And the city of Deming, I know they were like sparkly little lights you could see way down in the valley. It's really cool.
Yeah, because you can see the mountains around us.
Yeah.
We did take showers at the state park there.
And we did take a shower, y'all.
And I will say the men's shower was tepid, to me at best. It wasn't like, God, this is cold, but it had just enough water to take the fight off the cold water, and that was about it. I survived it okay, and it was all right. Now, I think Mount Sharon there had better luck in the women's side.
Yeah, it seemed to be a little bit more warmer. It was after hearing him, I was a little nervous to go in there, but it wasn't warm, but it wasn't horrible either. And it was a little bit chilly that day, and it was really cold in the bathrooms. I don't think they're heated, and so I was like dreading it. But it was enough warmth. I took my time.
Oh, the bathrooms are nice though. They're big. They're roomy. They're
They have
very clean.
They're, what do you call it? Towel on the? It was not towel, but anyway, marble or marble.
Yeah, it was like a
marble.
surround in there.
But it was
yeah.
nice rubber mat, plenty of changing area, hooks and whatnot. All the things that you want in a shower,
Now
except hot water.
right. Now the city of Deming is not that far away, and there's a Walmart in the city of Deming, and there's a truck stop there. If you need to buy some fuel, I did buy fuel there. It was $4.87 a gallon for diesel.
It's a lot cheaper than 3 or 4 other.
On I-10, we were looking at
Interstate.
them, and they were like $5.39, $5.43. So it was a nice truck stop there. And like I just said, there's a Walmart and some other stores up in Deming, that's about 14 miles away from the park here. So it's a little bit down the road, but not terrible.
It's not horrible.
So outside of that, we really didn't do any field trips around there. Really wasn't a lot of field trips to do.
No, there were a couple of wineries in the
Yes.
area that you could go check out, but we just enjoyed hanging around our awesome campsite, and one of us enjoyed doing some awesome hiking.
Right. Now, part of Rockhound State Park, a few miles up the road in the general area, there's a Spring Canyon that I believe at one time used to be a state park, but it's no longer an active state park, but it is part of Rockhound. And you can go up there, and there's a day-use area there with some covered picnic tables, and there's 2 trails there that you can hike. And that was my segue into the hiking report. So everybody sit back, get your coffee. It's time for the hiking report.
So those 2 trails there, even if you don't do the whole trail, and they're both short, like one was a 1.5 mile round trip and the other one was like 2 point something round trip. You don't have to do the whole whole trail. Just go up a little bit and turn around and look behind you, and you will have the most amazing views. Yeah, very beautiful, very scenic. Trail was, a couple places that got a little thick. Weedy would be the word. That was the Spring Canyon Trail. Okay, so the Lover's Leap Trail goes up, and you can see off to one, it goes up to a saddle, and I don't know the directions, but you can see behind you and you can see in front of you. You're kind of in a little saddle of a mountain, and it's very beautiful. And you'll pass washes and shade along the way, and it's breathtaking everywhere. You're up among the cliffs. Now, the Spring Canyon Trail will take you up. That was the one that was a little more overgrown as you got closer to the spring, and the spring was flowing when I got there. And plus you get to see some remnants of maybe old picnic area, maybe an old camping area on the way there. There's like a horseshoe loop you can do, and the spring, to go to the spring, kind of shoots off of that. Those are those two trails. The Lover's Leap Trail says, warning, steep. No, they have rerouted it, and now it kind of switchbacks up. So it's not bad at all. Just watch for loose rocks. There are a lot of loose rocks. I told Mr. D he could totally do it. They're rated moderate on all trails, but I would rate them as easy to moderate. Now there's two more trails back at the campground that you can access right from the campground or the visitor center. The Jasper Trail, Mr. D did that one. That was half a mile. Go.
Moderate. I didn't like it. It was washes, loose rock, and gravel. It was straight up the mountain, straight back down the mountain. I did it. Let it go with that.
Did he do it cheerfully?
Nah. By the time I got to where I didn't want to do it, it was the point of no return, so I just, okay.
I offered.
We're going to go up and over.
Multiple times. We can turn around and go back. We can turn around and go back. We can turn around and go back. All right, that's the Jasper Trail. The Thunder Egg Trail goes a little bit further. I think it's about 1.5 miles, maybe, ish. But it kind of hugs the side of the mountain. And again, you don't have to do the whole trail to get up and get some pretty amazing sunset views or views of the campground from up ahead, up high. Now, the really cool thing about Rockhound State Park on those two trails, Thunder Egg Trail and Jasper Trail, if you see a pretty rock that you like, you can take it with you. So if you're a rock hound, you can pick up rocks.
The only state park in New Mexico that you're allowed to remove rocks.
Yeah, there's very few places in the whole United States that you're allowed to do that.
It used to be 15 pounds, but I think they've changed that.
Right. That being said, I saw people going up there carrying like grocery bags. Anyway, so if you see a rock, you can pick it up. It is allowed there. It is an old volcano, so there are some really nice geodes there if you know how to spot a geode. Okay, I think that's a hiking report.
Okay, and just to add a quick to that, there is a little cactus garden walk you can walk, and then down by the visitor center, there's a stoned out labyrinth, they call it.
Right, and a little nature trail there too, which is really nice. And if you go there in the evening, I saw like 4 of the, what do you call those jackrabbits? The black-tailed jackrabbits or whatever. They look like a dog running. They're huge. And the park roads are also nice to walk your dog.
So that'll wrap up the trail report. And I think with that, we can go ahead and wrap up the wrap-up.
We can wrap up the
Wrap up
wrap-up.
the wrap-up. Okay, so we're going to make this a wrap.
This is a wrap.
So this is Gary and Sharon. And we're not going to wrap. We're just going to talk. So we should wrap. Gary and Sharon. Yeah.
Hey, you
Anyway.
kind of got the glasses now.
Yeah. So anyway, Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Click like and subscribe. Follow us on our journey. Hope to see you on the road someday. Safe travels. Safe travels.
Safe travels. Happy camping. Come on.
Wow.
It's because it's cold out here. It's affecting our speech. Happy camping.
Okay. Bye.